So yeah, I've been intrigued by this idea for a while. Haven't really thought about it in a while, but um, this guy named Henry Houden, whatever, an engineer, archaeologist, he figured out how the Great Pyramid might have been built, the method. And instead of big long ramps and millions of workers, he just came up with a really simple set of interlocking spirals that you see here, which is pretty cool. You see the yellow goes across and halfway, the green goes across and halfway, and the blue and the red ones go all the way around and around. You have to think for a second where they start, where they stop, etc. And I thought, gee, I wonder if I can do a really tiny scale model in Minecraft just to test it out. So I read up some more on it, and I did it. And this is very small, but it's the basic idea. I basically laid out the corners right here, and there's the middles in the black. And because he didn't start right at the corners, they started a little bit in. So okay, I did that too. One block in. And also, I read that he based his idea on these things here, these rice bales that are used in some country where they have to put, I don't know, 40-foot high piles of rice bales, and they use this little internal ramp structure. And what was interesting is the ramp was a slope of 20 degrees. Okay, 20 degrees. What can I do in Minecraft really small that's 25 degrees? Well, or 20 degrees. Well, these blocks are square, and when you go up, that's 45 degrees, more or less. So if I want 20 degrees, I would use 2 blocks. Okay, it's 22.5. Who the heck cares? I'm not a mathematician. I don't care. So here we go. You go up 20-degree slope, and you can easily build this internal spiral of a pyramid using this method. You could do it by yourself, you could do 4 guys, it doesn't matter, but you could expand this out as big as you need to go. And you just have to follow this basic pattern here that you see. 2 of them are going to go, you don't see my cursor, which is no help. Okay, 2 of them are going to go from all the way across while it's going in and then stop. That's the yellow and the green. The red one's going to go all the way in the middle and all the way up to the top. And the blue one's going to go pretty far. It's going to go all the way around 1.5 times. And I know it sounds confusing the way I'm describing it, but the point is, you start with spirals going inward, 20-degree slope, and you stop 2 of them at the halfway mark. Anyway, I think this could be expanded out to 3.2 million blocks using this method, and you could build the Great Pyramid, or any pyramid, using this technique. So assuming that an Egyptologist engineer is right, and I believe he is, because the idea of millions of workers and all these long ramps and stuff just never seemed right, even when I was a kid. So there's no way. I mean, they had slaves and stuff, but no, they were smart. They knew what they were doing. They didn't need millions of slaves. And it looks like that's true. They didn't need millions of slaves. They needed a lot of them, but not millions. Anyway. So yeah, a lot of facts that you hear about the Great Pyramid are wrong, and I believe this guy is right. And you could imitate him in Minecraft if you like. Bye.